That 420 car looks pretty slick. The 310, that's the first time he's ran with us. Looks like he's got some experience though, and I know he's one of Michael's friends. Like the car he's running, Michael painted for him in real life. 16. Well, that's counting you in cross, but I don't think I'm gonna let cross race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season opener for the Dirt Cars UMP Modified Series. We're live from Lucas Oil Speedway. We got just a couple minutes left before our heat races start here tonight, and we are having a great big field tonight. 17 cars registered, 15 cars are looking to be starting this AMA. We're going to have a good time here tonight. These guys are going to put on a good show pickup where we left off last season. We're going to go lean and green all the way through this thing.
A year and a half, 2 years, something like that? I hear it happened to a lot of guys around me, but I got to actually be fast enough to pass somebody to hear that.
You could also do what my local track does and not use the receivers at all and just use the flag to try to line up people.
Yeah, that's no bueno. Now all we got to figure out a way that it tracks like this where pit road is like as far away from the tower as anywhere else. We can get it to where race control can only be heard on the track so that the guys sitting on pit road waiting to come out have no idea what's going on and people are yelling at them but they don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to grid up for our first heat race. Starting on the pole, we got Mr. Jake Mackey, Hunter Wellman, our Rusty Misfits mini stock dirt series champion, Aaron Murphy, newcomer to the number 3, Mr. Devin Smith and Colton Sapansky.
There you go, Jake. Also, guys, I have fiber internet now, so you ain't got to worry about me blinking around ever again.
All right, so Mr. Jake Mackey has opted to start at the back, so we're going to have a different front row. Aaron Murphy will move up to the front. All right, we're going to be going green coming out of turn number 4 here. Green flag is up in the air for Hunter Wellman on the outside. Aaron Murphy down low. Devin Smith gets a push. Ooh, we got a little bit of contact between our leaders. Murphy woes it up. Hunter Wellman's going to jump out to the lead. Here comes that 77 of Colton Sapansky down low. Digging right next to the cushion there, or digging right next to those big tractor tires. Got to be careful. These two were the fastest cars in practice. Ooh, Hunter Wellman, power move on that outside, going down the straightaway. Hunter Wellman leads that lap. Colton Sapansky looking to secure the lead. Kind of slides up. Wellman has to whoa up just a little bit. Here comes Wellman charging back by him on that outside. According to my scoring pylon, Wellman had the lead that time by. Side by side, these guys are continuing to battle here. Devin Smith solidly in third. Aaron Murphy holding on to fourth now after that, getting into the side of the 64 on the opening lap. Hunter Wellman giving Colton Sapansky every bit of what he can take. Side by side at the line, too close for me to call. think the scoring pylon showed Wellman, but I don't know. We're going to come to the strip. We're going to be 4 laps to go. Wellman's going to have it by 1 inch that time. He is right up on that cushion, letting that thing eat. Ooh, Sapansky has to get woed up. Got a little sideways. Drag race down the front straightaway. Still showed Wellman at the line. He's got a good run coming out of turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. Side by side, as these guys keep digging, Wellman's going to have him by a fender. 2 laps to go. This whole race has been side by side for the lead. Wellman's going to have him by a car length now. 1 lap to go. See if we can hold off that hard charger number 77 as we go down the back straightaway for the last time. Serpansky's going to send it down in deep. Oh, has to get hard on the brakes. Crosses it up. Hunter Wellman's going to hold on for his first ever DIRTKARS UMP win. Holy cow.
Good run, boy.
That was a
Colton, that was awesome.
side by side that entire heat. Good running, boys.
Yeah, sorry, Hunter. I didn't mean to throw it in that deep on the last corner. She just pushed on the entry there. But good race, dude. That was awesome.
Hey, it's all good, man. That was so much fun.
All right, heat race number 2 on the front row. We got Tab Hebert with Michael Steele, Ray Andrews, Justin Walbring, and David Sanford bringing up the back.
For more than half the lap. We were always side by side.
If this thing had a little more gear on the bottom, I would have.
All right, we're going to be getting the green next time by. We got Tab Hebert, Michael Steele, Ray Andrews, and Justin Walbring, row 2. And David Sanford by himself in the back.
Green flag racing for heat race number 2.
All right, we're going to go on green as these guys exit turn number 4. Tab Hebert, Michael Steele, Ray Andrews, Justin Walbring, and Sanford bringing up the shotgun on the field. Hebert gets a good jump. Michael Steele on that high side. Ooh, Michael pushes a little bit going into turn number 1. Here comes that number 30 of Sanford getting a good run on the bottom. Well, not quite sure if those cars touched there or not. Didn't quite have the angle to see. Michael Steele's going to fall back to 3rd place. David Sanford in 2nd. They're all chasing Tab Hebert. Tab's got a pretty good line running through the corner, right through the center. Number 30 of Sanford looked like he was trying to get down a little closer to those tires. Michael Steele following him, and Ray Andrews. Sanford does look like he's closing in a little bit on our leader now. He's right to the back bumpers. We go down the front straightaway with 5 laps to go. Sanford sends it in deep. He's going to slide up high, lose a little bit of momentum. Gets right to the back bumper of Tab as they come out of turn number 4. Oh!
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Sorry about the language, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard that. No cautions in a heat race, but that's going to benefit Michael Steele. He avoids all the chaos, and he's going to take over that lead. Michael Steele in that number 5 car. A-Bear is now holding on to second. Sanford in third. Ray Andrews in fourth. Justin Walbring is out of this one, unfortunately. Didn't see what happened there. He is in the pits. A-Bear and Sanford side by side. Sanford's going to do the crossover move. Sorry, that's Tab A-Bear doing the crossover move to slingshot down to the bottom. Now the 30's going to try the crossover move. White flag is in the air as these guys battled just as hard for second as they were for first. Michael Steele's going to pull out the win for the first heat. Sanford's going to hold on to second. Tab A-Bear for third. Ray Andrews for fourth. We got one more heat on deck, ladies and gentlemen. All right, heat race number 4. Starting on the front row, we got the 310 of Scott Merrick. Outside of him, Sean Patrick in that number 26 machine. Ben Morrow making his return to the Dirt Cars Series.
Boys, one more heat race. Let's get her done.
Logan Tackett on the outside of him, and Daniel Northcutt making his Season 9 debut. Four out of the 5 cars painted on the track tonight are done by Mr. Michael Steele at Steele Graphics and Designs. If you're looking for a fresh new whip, go check out Michael Steele Graphics. He'll hook you up, and his turnaround is pretty darn quick. That 310 was also a real life modified that Michael did up for that guy. That's a beautiful looking ride. I like how it pops on the track. Alright, so we're going to go green flag racing coming out of turn number 4. We've had some pretty close races for the first 2 heats. This one doesn't look to be any different. Pace truck is off. Green flag is in the air. Mark and Morrow charging. Oh, a little bit of contact between Logan Tackett and Sean Patrick, I do believe. Ooh, a little more contact going on. Last 4 cars are all bunched up. Side by side right now for second between Logan Tackett and Ben Morrow. Morrow jams on the brakes, does a crossover move to get underneath that 6 car. Slide job. Here comes the 6 back around him, powering down the back straightaway. As that 310 of Scott Merrick stepping it out. 2.5 second lead now. That 310 is looking mighty fast here tonight. Tackett holding on to second. Ben Morrow from now falling back to third. Daniel Northcutt up to fourth. Sean Patrick getting a rough start, falling all the way back to P number 5. Sean trying to get a little bit of momentum built up. Looking to the bottom side of that number 777 car. Back up front, we got Merrick, who has led the whole thing so far. 4 laps to go. Over a 2.5 second lead now over Logan Tackett in second. Ben Morrow in third. And then we got Northcutt and Patrick battling side by side for 4th place. Oh, Merrick slams into those inside tractor tires. He's got to limp that thing home for one lap. Sparks flying off the left front tire of that machine.
All right, Scott, blue twist.
Merrick's not going to do it. Logan Tackett's going to steal the win. Merrick falls back to second. What a crazy turnaround that was. All right, everybody, we got a brief intermission. Please take the time to head down to the Chicken Shack and say hi to Randy, and come on down and tell Randy you want some fresh fried chicken. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go green flag racing. Going over our grid real quick. We got Hunter Wellman. We got Hunter Wellman on the front row, along with Michael Steele. Row number 2, we got Logan Tackett and Colton Sapansky. David Sanford and Scott Merrick in row number 3. Row number 4, we got Mr. Devin Smith along with Tab Abear. Row number 5, Mr. Ben Morrow with Aaron Murphy. Row number 6, Ray Andrews with Daniel Northcott. Row number 7, we got Jake Mackey and Justin Walbring. And bringing up shotgun on the field, Mr. Sean Patrick. These guys are getting ready to go green flag racing. We're going to have a blast here tonight. 50 laps is the distance. Caution laps do not count. We do a Delaware-style restart. And these boys are ready to rock and roll. Pace car is dipping off. We got 1 lap under pace speed. And we're going to go green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Hunter Wellman setting the pace. All right, coming out of turn number 4. Green flag is in the air for Hunter Wellman and Michael Steele. Here comes Colton Sapansky and Logan Tackett in that number 6 machine. Don't count out that 310 America. We saw what he did, and he was still able to get a pretty good finish with only 3 tires. Ooh, caution is out on the field already. It looks like Justin Walbring is caught up in it. See if we can't back this up and see what happened here. Oh, Ray Andrews comes up and gets him in the right rear, spins him out.
Wait, what am I doing? Is it on green or me?
Start on leader.
Yay!
My question is how early? Hey, third, I'm supposed to go up top. Then you go low. Just tell me to go up top, and I think we're fine.
All right, green flag is in the air for the 64 machine. Whoa, we got a little bit of a car jumping the cushion coming into turn number 4. Oh. 6 of Logan Tackett way up on the cushion. He got into the outside wall, got stopped, bringing out the caution once again.
Tab, I need you up here.
Yeah, that one is on the 6-car Logan Tackett. I'm not going to penalize it for that. It looked like there's a little bit of a connection issue. You ended up in the wall losing your right front, maybe, and getting back into the wall and coming to a stop. So I'm not going to call that one on you. But Hunter, you are front row by yourself. Michael Steele in that 5-car. You do have.
All right, we're going to go green next time by. 64 car is going to lead us to the green flag one more time. Michael Steele choosing the inside lane. Colton Sapansky on the high side. Look at that 310. Merrick is now up to 4th place. Keep an eye on that one. He was very fast in this heat race. Green flag is out. We got the 64 machine jumping to a good lead. Oh, the 30 gets into the back of Michael Steele. Michael's going to hold on to it, straightens it back out. Good move. But here comes Colton Sapansky and the 310 of Merrick. Colton's going to do a crossover move going down the front straightaway. Merrick looking to return the favor going down the back straightaway. Slide job after slide job. Michael Steele now in the catbird seat watching these two battle hard for second place. As Hunter Wellman is holding on to that lead, not being challenged while these two are battling hard for second. Michael Steele's got a mirror full of that number 30 of Sanford. Logan Tackett looks like he might have crashed again. Caution is out for the third time early on tonight. That 6 car definitely looks like he's got some broken tires on that thing. We do not have fast repairs here, so however long it takes you to repair your cars, how long you got to sit in the pits. So Logan Tackett is now in the pits trying to get that left front repaired on that number 6 machine. Once again, we're going to get a restart back up front. All right, we're going to get the green flag next time by coming out of turn number 4. Pace car has dipped off. Keep an eye on that 310 and 77 machine. They have been super fast and battling really hard for second place already. 64 is going to lead us to green. He's got the power. 310 is going to clear Colton Sapansky. He's making a bid for the lead as we head down the back straightaway, drag racing side by side with Hunter Wellman. He slides up, does a slide job. Hunter crosses him over, takes the lead back. We're going to be 3 wide coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Oh! Whoa, and no caution for that. The 310 does a 360, no caution. Wow!
That was crazy. You stayed green there.
Hunter Wellman now up front. He's got the mirror full of the number 30 of Sanford. Thanks for the follow. We got some crazy racing coming on tonight. Hunter Wellman's got a mirror full of the number 30 car. He's looking to make a move going down the back straightaway. And here comes that 77 back of Colton Sapansky. Oh, we got a car jumping the curb over there. Comes back down in line. We got a battle side by side for first place right now. 15 laps into our A main. Hunter Wellman doing everything he can to hold off that 30. Now here comes a 77 down on the bottom side. Michael Steele holding on to 4th place. Merrick, after doing a 360, still holding on to 5th. Crazy move there. We're going to have to put that in the highlight reel. A lot of damage done to the front end of that 310 machine, though. Might cost him a little bit of speed. Got a 3 to 4 car battle here for first place. You could throw a blanket over all of them. See, a lot of these guys are right on the top of that cushion. The only one really running way down low is that 77 of Colton Sapansky. Merrick joined him that time by. Colton's going to take over the lead on lap 19. Took him 20 laps to do it, but he's finally got it. Now it looks like everybody's moving down to that bottom groove. Hunter Wellman still trying to stick out that high side. Almost 4 wide as we come out of turn number 2. Hunter moves down low. Now the 30 moves up high. Oh, Michael Steele pushes, jumps the cushion a little bit. He's going to lose a spot to the 310. Colton Sapansky now out front, setting the pace. Last time by, Hunter Wellman. No, Scott Merrick did have the fastest lap. Merrick looking to redeem himself after doing that 360. Hunter Wellman might have burned up his right rear tire trying to keep these guys behind him earlier on. Crossover move by Wellman. He's going to take third place back. Now here comes Michael Steele down on the bottom. Taking away third spot from Wellman. Michael Steele pushing the cushion on that high side. Wellman's going to get him down the back straightaway. Michael's got some momentum, though, going into turn number 3. That high side for most of these guys is the one that's carrying the momentum. Except for Colton Sapansky, who knows how to get it done down on the bottom. Hunter Wellman trying everything he can to get back around these guys. Falling back a little bit as they exited turn number 2. Oh, Michael Steele pushes hard. Has to get on the binders. He's going to lose third spot to the 310 machine of Merrick. Michael coming back on the bottom now to kind of work his way back around him. Looks like he has advantage going into turn number 3. Merrick's going to have the momentum, though. He's going to hold on to P number 3 that time by. Laps are starting to wind down in our 50-lap A main. We had some cautions early on, but we got some long green flag run now. Merrick up high, Michael Steele down low. Battling side by side. That's allowing that 30 to step away from them and Colton Sapansky walk away from the rest of the field now that he was finally able to get around Wellman. Merrick sending that thing high. Right on the cushion now as these guys single file out with 15 laps to go. If I could get a word from the viewers, do we have sound? Colton Sapansky letting that 77 eat. Got about a quarter of a lap lead. Here comes Scott Merrick taking over second place from the number 30 machine. Starting to contend with some lap traffic coming around Ray Andrews in that 420. Oh, the 30's going to push slide up in front of the 420. Huge battle for second. Now these guys are battling side by side. Michael Steele looking to eke back into the picture. 30 got a little too close to those inside tractor tires. Had to get on the binder a little bit. Now he's moved way up high to the cushion. Yellow flag is out. Leigh Andrews bringing out the caution late. Let's see what happened there. Ray Andrews trying to stay out of the way for the leaders. Puts him, the caution comes out because he came to a stop in the racing surface. All right, these guys are getting lined back up. We got Sapansky on the point by himself. Merrick chose the inside line. Sanford gets the outside, and then Michael Steele and the 75 of Ben Marlowe working his way up to the top 5. Sapansky gets a great launch. Oh, Ben Marlowe's going to get into the 30 car. Caution back out on the speedway.
Well, that was fun. Yeah, did everybody just stop there? Or? I don't know, but I think my right front's broke now. GG's.
Oof, yeah, that's a pile up in the corner. Looked like kind of started with the 75 getting into the 30. All right, we're going to go green last time by. We're still 10 to go, so double foul restart. Colton Sapansky gets out to a great lead. He's got the 310 of American, the 30 of Sanford right behind him. And look who's up to a top 4 position. That's 777 of Daniel Northcott, along with the 26 of Sean Patrick, has worked his way to the front. Caution is out on the speedway one more time. All right, single file restarts.
Oh, I know. There's 10 laps left, and every time I try to pit, the pit closes, so there's no point.
Yeah, I'm the same way, so y'all just take it on top. I'll just cruise on the bottom.
All right, lights are off. Pace cars dipped off. We're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Single file restarts for Colton Sapansky, the 310 of Merrick, and Sanford in the number 30, our top 3 cars. All 3 of these guys have been very fast. Daniel Northcott and Sean Patrick round out our top 5. They worked their way through the field here tonight. Patrick started dead last on the field coming into tonight. .310 of Merrick setting sail on that high side, trying to gain any kind of momentum he can on that 77 machine of Colton Sapansky. Sanford in 3rd. Sean Patrick has gotten around Daniel Northcutt to take over 4th. Tab Aber is up to 6th. Devin Smith up to 7th. Jake Mackey up to 8th. Justin Walbring up to 9th. And Aaron Murphy up to 10th. Colton Sapansky up high. We got the 310 of Merrick down low. Merrick has got a shot of taking the lead away, going down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Colton Sapansky's going to have the momentum on that high side. He's going to have him by a half a car length as we go down into turns 1 and 2. Merrick trying to get everything he can on that bottom line. Colton's going to get him that time coming out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. Merrick falling back a little bit.
Sorry, guys. That's my bad.
Sanford now in 3rd. Daniel Northcutt back into 4th. Devin Smith into a top 5 position. Tab Aber and Sapansky coming around for the final lap. Colton Sapansky's going to win the season opener at Lucas Speedway. Scott Merrick in 2nd. David Sanford in 3rd.
Good race, boys.
Yes, and you know, to be honest, if you can keep up with Colton, you're doing pretty damn good. Awesome. Well, it was your first night with the Dirt Car Series. We're happy to have you. You put on a pretty good show racing with these boys up front. Who would you like to give a shout out to tonight? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, congratulations on finishing third tonight. We look forward to seeing you back all season. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. All right, bringing home his car in second tonight and probably doing the coolest move in the middle of a pack I've ever seen, Scott Merrick. How you doing, buddy? Major left front damage. You had a little bit of problem in the heat. Led the whole thing. That infield tractor tire jumped out and bit you. But I tell you, feature race, you did a 360 in the middle of the field. No caution. Only lost 2 spots and then come back to second. It was impressive. I ain't gonna lie. Looks like you got a little bit of damage out of the deal, but not enough to affect the handling of the car. You were giving Colton everything you could. Yep. And unfortunately, that's somehow the way iRacing does things sometimes. But I tell you that. So, Michael Steele painted your car, right? Okay, I was gonna say I feel like I've seen that wrap on a real life car before. Michael and I are buddies, and I've been looking at his stuff for years. He does an amazing job. Love the way that car looked on the track, and you made it look good coming back up to the front after that 360. Is Well, congratulations on finishing second on the season opener. Kind of a tough track, you know, all these guys. We had a full field tonight. A lot more cautions than what we normally have, but we'll settle down once we get used to racing around each other again. All right, buddy, who'd you like to give a shout out to before I cut you loose? I was gonna say, if you got a wife, don't forget to thank her. You're not old enough. Well, how old are you? Jeez, now I feel old. Okay. Well, congratulations. You look good out there tonight, and we look forward to seeing what you do this season. No stranger to victory lane, but he had to work for it tonight. Colton Sapansky. Man, you and Hunter had a heck of a battle in your heat race. I think you guys were side by side the whole heat race. The first half of that race, you definitely had your hands full. Once you were finally able to clear Hunter and get out to the front, you were able to get a little bit of a cushion, maybe relax just a little bit, but those cautions brought everybody back to you, and they'd give you a fit for a little bit. Yeah, you definitely got to pay attention and look out a little farther than directly in front of your car. Yeah, you were definitely solid here tonight, and it's always you guys always put on a show. We had a little more cautions tonight than we normally do, but I'm not too surprised. We got a huge group tonight and quite a few new faces.
Oh yeah, we had 15 cars tonight. That's pretty damn good. It's pretty glad that we got you guys got that much car count, and it's pretty fun, especially when you get them fast guys like Daniel, David, Scott, Tab, Michael, all them guys that they could win. Any one of us could win a feature. So it's really damn cool to see all of us guys kind of at the even speed there and be able to come out here and put on a damn show. Like the last few laps, I was having fun, but I was also really tensed up when Scott and I were side by side after I killed that tire. But and also in the heat race too with Hunter, that was awesome. You can't get no better than that.
No, and that was awesome to watch. First heat race of the night, you guys battled side by side for all 10 laps. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to watch the broadcast after we get off here and just rewatch it because it looks so damn fun.
Well, congratulations on starting your season off on a high note, and we look forward to seeing you race all season.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the broadcast. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hosting these races, and thanks for getting some of these guys out here to come race with us, and everybody else that's been a part of it. It's pretty damn cool to be in a cool league like you guys, and just always love coming out here having fun on Thursday night.
All right, buddy. You have a good one. We'll see you back next week.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here at All the Dirt. Myself, Mick Olofsson. We'll be back Monday night with the East to West Apparel Company ARCA series. Don't forget to tune in for that. And then Tuesday night, we're back with the FALCONGRAFIX mini stocks that I drive in. And then we are here with the Strange Brew Legend series. So we got a full week of racing coming up next week. Don't forget to check us out. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.